I'm going to show you the partner version of the acupressure toe technique. So I've already filmed a version of this for self-care, and I would encourage you to look at that video first where I give a little bit more background explanation. And this is the version where you're working with a partner or someone who's providing some care to you. And again, this is a wonderful technique to help your body detox, especially around the symptoms and side effects from chemo and radiation. Ideally, even when you're receiving chemo, if you are sitting in a chair and you have the capability to have someone there with you, this is something they can do even during the treatment time if that's possible in your facility. But I would highly recommend it soon after a chemo or radiation treatment. But in fact, it's good anytime, and it helps your body to release and work through any toxins and energy that is stuck and needs some help in moving through. So we're going to start before this treatment. You're going to want to make sure that you, as the person receiving care, have cleared out the foot gates, which again are the spaces between the bones on your feet, and this is something that you can do ahead of time. So if you're the caregiver, as I am right now, you want to massage between the bones on the feet, which may be painful, but you want to clear out these spaces between the foot bones, the foot gates, to help ensure that all of these things that we want to move out of the body are able to move. And you're going to do that with both feet. And I would encourage the caregiver, which is me in this instance, to do the same thing with your hands. So really massage your hands and pull the energy off of each finger and open up the space on the back of your hands between those finger bones so that you also have the capability to move any energy that's coming through your hands as well. So let's assume that we have done that. Remember with the acupressure toe technique that we want to maintain constant contact between the caregiver's hands and the feet. So we're never going to lift off the entire hand at the same time. We're starting here with the third toe. So big toe, second toe, third toe. And we place the thumb on the back of the toe at the pad, and we place the third finger on the nail of the toe. And this is a light hold. So you're going to hold each toe for approximately 3 minutes. You don't need to squeeze. This isn't about a tight hold. You're holding lightly, and as you hold, you'll gradually start to feel some pulsing coming into your fingertips with each toe. You are free to hold longer. That's always fine, but about 3 minutes is a good amount of time. When you're ready to move to the fourth toe, you're going to pick up your thumbs first, move your thumbs to the back of the fourth toe while leaving your third finger on, and then you're going to put your fourth finger down onto the fourth toe nail, and then you can lift off your third finger. So we're always going to maintain contact with the foot with at least one finger. So now we're holding the fourth toe for about 3 minutes. So just breathe. This should be just a free and easy, relaxing time. There's nothing you need to be doing. When you're ready to switch, you're going to the fifth toe or the pinky toe. So you're going to move your thumb to the back of the pinky toe and then put your pinky finger down onto those toes and then lift off your fourth finger. And you're holding now your fifth toe for about 3 minutes. And just notice some toes may feel different. You might feel tingling, you might feel prickling. As the person receiving care, you might feel some tingling in your body. You might feel different sensations. So just be aware of that. And if any toe for some reason gets too uncomfortable, you can move on. You don't have to force yourself through it. Now from the fifth toe, we're going all the way back to the second toe. So again, move your thumb back to the second toe, and then we're going to put our second finger down, the index finger, onto that toe, and we're holding the second toe for about 3 minutes. And then when you're ready to lift off that toe, you're going to move your thumbs to the pad of the big toe. And then the big toe is a little different because we're going to use our second and third fingers both, and we're going to place them at either side of the nail bed of the big toe. So you're right on the bottom of the toenail, kind of on each corner of that big toenail. And you're holding this for about 3 minutes. And when you get done and you feel like that's complete, there are a few things you can do at the end to help close out and complete this intervention. So one of them is you can always shake your own hands off because you probably moved a lot of energy. And then you can run your arms down the outside of the legs, kind of give a little pull at the ankles and come off, squeeze the feet and come off the toes. And you can do that a couple of times. And shake your hands off. This just helps to keep things moving down. And then another thing you can do is to find the bottom of the foot right below where the toe pads end, but when you get into the soft part of the middle part of the foot, and press your thumbs in there kind of hard and lean, kind of wave the feet back and forth. Nice and slow a couple of times. And this is K1, or the beginning of kidney meridian, and this also just helps the body to process what you've just done. So this is the acupressure toe technique with a partner. Try it out and find out how powerful it is.